Hey guys, so today I thought I would take you all along with me in preparing for baby boy number 3, and I will be about 35 weeks probably whenever this video is posted, and it is getting so close to baby time that I thought I should probably start preparing some stuff and getting stuff ready. You may notice that I am slightly out of breath, but I am so pregnant right now. It's amazing that I'm even functioning at this point. I've had a lot of contractions lately. I just feel like I am ready to have this baby. So I thought I would take you all along with me and just getting prepared for him coming and just show you what I'm doing in case you're pregnant too. Yeah, I thought that I would go ahead and get started while Cooper is napping, and my husband actually took the other 2 kids to a play place. That way I can just kind of have some time to myself. So let's go ahead and get started. So we are in Cash's nursery, and these are all, I believe, like newborn, 0 to 3 months, and then some 3 to 6 months. I went ahead and took most of them out of his drawers. These are hats and stuff, which I'm not sure that I'm going to wash the hats because a lot of times they don't wash very well, but I am going to take like this stuff out. These are things I'm going to be taking to the hospital. So I need to wash socks too. These little outfits right here, this is going to be his going home outfit, and then this is also going to the hospital as well. So I'm going to take all of this stuff out and wash it. I don't think I'm going to wash the other stuff yet, like the 6 to 12 months, just because I have plenty of time to wash those. I might if I just get bored, that way it's already done. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I get all of this washed today, and then we'll see about that. I also have some blankets in here that I need to wash. Set those right there. And then I forgot about all the clothes hanging in his closet that also need to be washed. So now I'm gonna just take the tags off of these and throw them in the washer with the other clothes. So now I'm just taking all of the tags off of the clothes that I bought him and realizing that I might have gone a little bit overboard with the 0 to 3 months clothes. To wash all of his clothes on a cool setting, and I'm going to be using the 7th generation sensitive skin baby laundry detergent. So I'm going to be making these booby bites or energy bites. They help with your milk supply, but anyone can eat them. Here's what you need for this recipe. And it's really not that much stuff, actually. So you need peanut butter, honey, got some honey, vanilla, some chocolate chips, oats. I just grabbed this huge thing. I didn't know how much I needed. And then brewer's yeast, which is supposed to help with your milk supply, and ground flaxseed, which is also supposed to help with your milk supply. And then coconut is optional. I'm not going to use coconut. I don't love coconut. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. So I thought I would just omit that, but you can add that if you want. It says to go ahead and add in all of the dry ingredients first. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to measure all the dry ingredients out and put them in my little mixer bowl. Y'all, the brewer's yeast smells terrible. It looks like right now. Looks like deer feet or something. And now I'm going to add the wet ingredients to that. peanut butter, my favorite. I love peanut butter. How can people not like peanut butter? That's my question. Now it says to mix it in my mixer on low. So that's what I'm gonna do here. This is so easy so far. And then once that is done, it says to refrigerate the batter or dough or whatever you want to call this for at least an hour, and then you'll roll it into balls after an hour, like little, I don't know, golf ball sized balls or smaller. Okay, so I went ahead and put those in the fridge, and what I'm gonna do after an hour is roll them into a ball, and then I'll probably eat a few, and then I'm gonna put the rest in the freezer. If I really like them, the ones that I eat, I'm gonna go ahead and make another batch and freeze them. And maybe eat a few of those too. But that way, whenever my milk comes in, I've never really had a problem with low milk supply or anything, but I think it's a good idea to kind of start eating them now and then have some saved up in my freezer just in case. That way, all I have to do is take them out, let them thaw out, eat them. You don't have to bake them at all, which is awesome. So I will try and leave the recipe below. It was so easy. It took me like 5 or 10 minutes, so that is awesome. Okay, so I finished rolling them out, and it made like a whole Tupperware full of these. I kind of separated rows by some plastic wrap. That way they wouldn't like stick together, but these are the ones I'm gonna put in the freezer. And then these are the ones that I'm going to taste. So I have not had one. You want one? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, Cooper's gonna have one too. Let's see what they taste like. That is so good. You would like that. I know it doesn't look good, but you would like it. It tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup with oatmeal, which is like all three of my favorite things. Because I love chocolate chip oatmeal cookies, and I love Reese's. Let's see if he wants more. I'd say those are definitely a hit. Those are really, really good. I think I need a glass of milk. And now all of baby Cash's clothes are clean and ready to be folded. And sorted everything that I could, and it's all really close together, so you can't tell that great, but he has way too many 3 to 6 months clothes. Hi! This is 3 to 6 months, this is no, that's all 0 to 3 months. This is 3 to 6 months, and then this is newborn, a tiny little newborn pile, because I don't even know if he's gonna fit in newborn. What baby? What baby? And these are burp cloths and little mittens, socks, and blankets. So I'm going to put all these away before somebody destroys all of them. Okay, so I thought I'd show you guys how I went ahead and organized them after I washed them. This one right here is all sleepers. I think I only have this one newborn sleeper, and then all the rest are 0 to 3 months. So that's all sleeping stuff. These are just like basic onesies, 0 to 3 months. There's so many. And I also am putting some in the in my room, so hopefully that will kind of take a little bit of the stack away. And then these are all 0 to 3 months pants. And then this is things like mittens, socks, hats, and bibs. And most of those have been washed as well, except for a few of the hats that don't wash up too well. So that is the first drawer. So the second drawer, I washed these two. These are 3 to 6 months. So these are 3 to 6 months onesies, 3 to 6 months sleepers, and then this is all 6 to 12 months. This is 6 to 12 month sleepers. Yeah, some of this stuff was Cooper's, like actually all of those were Cooper's. So I saved all those from Coop, but these probably all need to be washed. These all look pretty new. So now I'm going to show you guys what I did right here behind me, and this is just what I found works best for me because I keep them in our room until they're like 4 months or so at least, just because I usually, you know, hopefully will exclusively breastfeed with this one as well. It's just what works easiest for me. So in the middle of the night, I do not want to walk back and forth. It's just pointless. So this changing table is literally right across from my bed right here. So all I have to do is like get up and change him right here. That's just what works the best for me. So I'm going to show you guys what I did to this little changing station in my room, as well as like a little bit of a breastfeeding-ish station. I don't have my breastfeeding pump yet, but I'll show you like where I'm going to put it and stuff like that, so that everything still looks organized and my room doesn't look a mess, but yet I have like a functional station right here. So this is the changing table. I picked this up from IKEA, and honestly I want to say it was like 60 bucks or something. So cheap. I put it together. It took me like 20 minutes or so. It wasn't hard at all. And then this is just a standard changing pad, and then this changing cover is from an Etsy shop. I can link that below if you're interested. And then right here I put some little bins. These two are from the Target dollar spot currently, and then this one, I'm not sure. I think I got this like as a wedding present, like it had stuff in it or something whenever we got married. Honestly, I don't know, but it looks like it's probably from Target, but a while back. So this one right here has an extra changing pad cover, and then it also has these. And if you have never used these before, these are a lifesaver because you are going to be getting poop everywhere. No joke. It just happens. No matter how careful you are, it just gets everywhere. So if you lay the baby on this, especially like their butt area, you don't have to change the entire changing pad whenever you get it dirty. You just take this off and wash this instead, and it's like waterproof. You see here, you can buy them in a 3-pack. I have a 3-pack and I go through them like crazy, so it would probably be a good idea to grab 2 just because they're so helpful, so that you're not washing this all the time. You can just wash this off, and they're so easy. They're pretty cheap. I get mine at Target, but I'll also link to them on Amazon. But these are like a huge lifesaver, so that you don't have to do so much laundry or buy a whole bunch of changing pad covers. Okay, so in this one right here, I have a bunch of extra sleepers because that's just what happens when they're little. Usually you're going to end up, especially if you're breastfeeding, end up getting milk all over their clothes. I would just, like, they would come off and I would just spray them with milk everywhere, and it was inevitable. Like their clothing was going to get soaked, or they were going to pee or poop through it. It just happens. So I've got a bunch of extra sleepers in here. I'm also going to put some onesies in here too, but during the day, like, I can change onesies in the other room, but at nighttime, the sleepers, you always need extra sleepers in your room. And then this right here is full of disposable breast pads because I go through these like crazy, and at nighttime I just want to be able to reach over and be able to access those. And then down here I've got extra storage for diapers, hand wipes, and all that kind of stuff. And then this right here has come in handy. This is also from IKEA. I got this a while back. I have used this thing for so many different things, but when Cooper was a baby, I also used it for the same thing. I put it right next to the changing table in our room. So if you're looking for something like that, this is a great option from IKEA. This little storage bin is from the Target dollar spot right now, and I just put a bunch of diapers in it. These are Target brand, and then these are 7th generation brand. And then I've got some water wipes over here because initially I'm going to use water wipes on him for the first couple of weeks, I think. And then this is just the Bamboo Bees organic nipple balm. I had that from Cooper. And I have some other kind too. So on this second one right here, this is just a couple of burp cloths. You're always going to need these in the middle of the night for cleaning up milk spills or something. So I may not say this right, but this is the HAAKA, and I will leave it below. But this will be my first time actually using this, but it sounds so helpful because whenever you're breastfeeding, your other breast also lets down too. And you put this on the other one and it will catch all that milk instead of it just going to waste, which is like such a genius idea. I always thought of one of these whenever I was breastfeeding Cooper. Like, I felt like all the other side was going to waste sometimes, and this is like a genius idea. It just kind of like suctions onto your other boob. So I'm gonna try that out, and then whenever I get my breastfeeding machine, I will probably also set it right here, or I will just move this blanket down here, up here or something, and set my breastfeeding equipment in there. But this thing comes in handy for extra storage because this is obviously not enough for what I need. So this thing is really handy. And then I actually mentioned this, and it's really bright over here, so I'm gonna bring this over here. This is a lamp for night feedings. So even if you don't breastfeed, you just feed them in your bed, but you don't want to turn on like the huge light in the room or something, or even your lamp, you're gonna need a light, which I used to have a dimmer, but this works so much better. So what you do is you leave it on the charger, which is right here. It's just this little circle thing, and I leave it plugged in just right there. And then this you can actually take around when it has charge, but you just tap it twice, and then you can hold it down, or like it gets brighter and dimmer, and then you hit it twice and it goes off again. So it's just really handy, especially because you can kind of like dim it and stuff. See, it's turning on. You can dim it like while you're sitting in bed, and it kind of adjusts to the lighting in the room. So like at nighttime, it's a little bit brighter, but it's showing up like a yellow light on the screen. Not that that matters. But I haven't decided if I'm going to take this one to the hospital with me, or if I'm just going to take my regular plug-in nightlight, but that's definitely something that you want to take to the hospital with you, but I will go over that in my hospital bag. And we are going to be using the HAAKA to kind of sort of co-sleep, I guess. I've had the co-sleeper that sits over to the side. Cooper hated that. I usually do use the rock and play at first. I'll put the rock and play right here, and my kids have really liked to sleep in that. But I'm excited to be able to use the HAAKA this time. I'm so excited, I can't even tell you. So I'm probably just gonna like store this right over here in the corner. Just because I know I'm going to be using it soon. And then I'm going to start packing my hospital bag so you guys can get a little bit of a sneak peek of that, but I'm going to do a separate video on that. Okay guys, so that is it. I hope you all enjoyed this video on preparing for baby boy. I am so excited for him to get here. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea, maybe if you're expecting a baby, on some things that you can do to kind of help yourself out, and just some stuff to get done ahead of time. It just helps me prepare and know that like, okay, I'm ready to go. And as you can see, I've got my hospital bag stuff laid out back here, and I'm going to be doing a video on that next. So definitely stay tuned for that. I can't wait to show you guys what I'm putting in my hospital bag. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.